Slamdown is sponsored by BODYSLAM and Jam, and WWE Smack Talks, and Impact Fan Nation. Welcome to another episode of Slamdown live stream. As you can tell, my hair's a mess today, so please don't judge. Today we're going to be covering everything about Extreme Rules. I'm going to predict the show, but I'm going to do it how I normally like to do it. I'm going to say my predictions and, well, scrub that. I'm not going to say my predictions. I'm going to say how I would like it to go, but how I predict the WWE will go about it. That's one thing you can quite easily predict with what way they're going to go. I'm going to say I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view more than Money in the Bank because it's a loads of different kind of matches. You know, Money in the Bank is the same all the time. So I think this is going to be much more of an enjoyable show than the others. But that's just my personal opinion on it. I'm getting tongue-tied all of a sudden now. But yeah, I'm still not keen on pay-per-views where it is where the match types are named, like, for example, Hell in a Cell, for example. We all know it's going to be a Hell in a Cell match. That's why I like Extreme Rules. We know it's going to be extreme matchups, but we don't know what matchups. You know, they've put a cage in there, they've put this in there, they've put a no DQ in there. And I think this is what they need to start doing with every pay-per-view. Just have it as a name and have different types of matches. Like Money in the Bank. We shouldn't know when Money in the Bank's coming. It's just be a nice surprise for us. We'll go, oh my god, Money in the Bank's coming. Not, oh yeah, Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Yeah, we know what's going to happen. It's Money in the Bank. But that's my only gripe. What's interesting about this card is there's no pre-show match. Normally we always have one or two pre-show matches, but there's none on this. I still think we'll get Raw. I still believe we'll get Raw Talk, and I believe there will be a pre-show with them talking, but I don't think there'll be a pre-show of any matches like what we normally get. That's the way I think they're going with this. But let's dig into it. First off, they're kicking off with a mixed tag team match. Rich Swann and Sasha Banks going against Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. I think they're trying to keep Sasha Banks away from the title for a little bit and try and put her with other things, because we have seen Charlotte and Sasha Banks be so heavy on that title with one time it's Charlotte's, next time it's Sasha, next time it's Charlotte's, and to be honest, we all got bored of that because it was just the same over and over again. There's a bit more. It seems like they've gone a bit back to basics. We know Nia Jax is not happy with the way the women are being booked, but it's a lot better than it used to be. You know, it's not Brian Panny's match anymore, and the way they made women look like objects instead of athletes. So it's going to take time for the WWE to get it perfect. You know, people have just got to be patient, give it time. But they are improving on that side. Product overall, I don't think it's a great product at the moment. You know, I've said this before. I call it Dixie Carter syndrome. Because if people remember, that you know, when Impact had these problems, they were great at matches, but everything else was poor. Bit like what WWE is going through at the moment. That's the best way I can describe it. But you know, I have hope that the product should get better and hopefully will get better, but we'll have to wait and see. But this match, I think the WWE will go with Rich Swann and Sasha Banks, but I would like it to be Noam Dar and Alicia Fox that get the victory in this. I think it'd be more entertaining, more funny. Well, I wouldn't say more funny, but Noam Dar is sort of jobbed about a little bit. It's, you know, he's such a great athlete, and I don't really like the way he's being used. Again, someone that's in a silly gimmick. But yeah, I just think Noam Dar should get the victory and sort of give Noam Dar a bit of a push. I think they really need to go down that road. Because as it is, it's, like I said, it's poor. I really am trying to be nice and try not to be overly critical on the WWE, but it's hard not to be. After that, we've got Cruiserweight Champion Neville against Austin Aries, where these two have had matchups after matchups after matchups. I really want Austin Aries to win, because he's got the mic ability, he's got the in-ring ability, he's more of an all-rounder. Yes, Neville's been good on the mic, yes, Neville's a good wrestler, but you can't just keep Neville holding that title for a long time. You know, you've got to have serious competitors that can stand up to him. So I believe Austin Aries needs to get the victory in this. Because if you don't, then you need to give someone else an opportunity. But I really want Austin Aries to win this. That's my opinion anyway. But I want Austin Aries to win, but I've got a feeling the WWE are going to go with Neville. I've really got that feeling. I don't want them to go with Neville. I can hold hope. But yeah, that's the way I believe that's going to go on that show. We can either like it or lump it, but that's the way they go. Because let's be honest, the WWE don't listen to us anymore. They don't listen to the fans. They just put what they think's best for business, because it's a business now. It's not a wrestling show or a wrestling product. It's a business. It's their money maker. After that, we've got the Hardy Boys taking on Cesaro and Sheamus in a steel cage match. I'm actually looking forward to that. People who don't know, Jeff Hardy was in the six-sided steel matches, and he was freaking nuts. I mean, Jeff Hardy is freaking nuts. We do not know what he's going to do. We don't, I'll guarantee you there's going to be a swanton bomb off the top of the cage. You know it's going to happen. But that's what I like about the Hardys. I like that extreme side. It makes us go, holy crap. The holy crap moments. That buzz. And that's what I'm going to look forward to that match, is getting that, having that buzz, having that excitement. But yeah, I think it's going to be Hardy Boys' victory. I can't see it being Cesaro and Sheamus. I still believe that Cesaro and Sheamus should be broken up. I think Cesaro should be going through a main title run. Long overdue. Brilliant athlete. And I just cannot understand why he's not getting the right push. After that, we've got Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss taking on Bayley in a Kinder Stick on a Pole match. Did Vince Russo book this? Seriously. Did Vince Russo go, do you know what, Vince? You know what will make the WWE better? Put something on a pole. Fixes everything. And then you look at the statement they did on the Raw. This is your life. Oh my God. Piss poor again. Just, no. Please, just, no. I don't even want to talk about it. That's how bad it was for me. And for a lot of fans, it was just awkward and weird. I don't see Bayley winning this. I think it's going to be Alexa Bliss. Or Bayley does win it and they sort of make her a bit darker. I can't see Bayley actually using a kendo stick because she's too much of a, she plays the girl, happy, oh, I'll hug you, sort of gimmick. Wouldn't make sense for her to use. But then, if she did use it, they could always flip it and go, instead of a heel turn, but sort of saying, I'm sick of people treating me blah-de-blah-de-blah, and sort of go that way with it, which is a very high possibility, but this is WWE booking, I don't think we'll get that. Even though I think that would be brilliant, but yeah, we ain't going to get that. We can just keep holding hope. That's all we can keep doing. After that, we've got Dean Ambrose taking on The Miz. If Ambrose is disqualified, he will lose the Intercontinental title. Now, I can get why they're doing Dean Ambrose at The Miz. To me, I think it's overdone. I really think it's overdone too much. The Miz has held that title for a long time in the past. I'd rather see The Miz get a main event push because he has been on fire. But I think Dean Ambrose needs to lose that title anyway. I think he's had it too long. I'm not a great fan of Dean Ambrose. I used to be, but I don't think it's Ambrose himself. It's just the way he's being used. I think that's the problem. I can't think of any other way to put it. If I'm being frank. What we got next? Right, now we've got the main event. Oh, actually, I think, I want to say the Miz to win that. Because I think he's going to somehow get Ambrose disqualified. Yes, I want to say the Miz. After that, we've got our Extreme Rules Fatal 5-Way. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Samoa Joe. Now, there's quite a few people I'd like to win this. I wouldn't mind seeing Bray Wyatt against Brock Lesnar, Finn Balor against Brock Lesnar, or Samoa Joe against Brock Lesnar. I don't want to see Seth Rollins and I don't want to see Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar. Seen it. Let someone new have a step up. That's what I honestly believe. I think they should let someone new have a step up on this match. I'd like Samoa Joe to take on Brock Lesnar. I agree with Bischoff on this in a submissions match. I think that would make it interesting. And it sort of evens up the match. I'm going to say Samoa Joe, Brock Lesnar. That's what I want to happen. Yes, I know a lot of people are going to say Finn Balor, but if you do Samoa Joe, Brock Lesnar, if Brock Lesnar loses, you can always lead up to Finn Balor against Joe. You can go that route with it. That's the route I think the WWE should go. I think it's the better option. But match of the night for me, it's probably the Fatal 5-Way and the Hardy Boys match. The rest of the matches I'm not really bothered about, to be honest. But yeah, that's my predictions. We will be doing the review show on Monday. I've got a funeral to go to on Monday and a dentist appointment. So I don't know if the show will be a bit later on or whatever. But I'll keep you updated by Twitter. But at the minute, it's still at 9 PM GMT. Later today, I will be doing the Impact Wrestling review at 9 PM GMT. My co-host has injured himself, so I'm still waiting to find out if he's well enough to do the show. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody watching. So I want to say a big thank you for everybody to watching. I've been your host, Ashley Friend, and I'll see you again later today.